it's Jules, and today I am bringing you another book haul. This is my second book haul, and all the books I'm going to show you are books that I've purchased, and getting them ranges from the day after filming that book haul to last night. Let's get started. So first I'm going to show you the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. It's Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, and the series focuses on a cyborg girl who lives in a place called New Beijing after this world war, like years and years and years in the future, and it follows her, and each book is a fairy tale but reworked to be futuristic sci-fi-ish. So Cinder is obviously Cinderella, Scarlet is Red Riding Hood, and Cress is Rapunzel. And then the fourth book, which is coming out next year, is going to be called Winter, which is Snow White. It's a cute series. The reason I read these books actually, well, I saw Cinder. I never picked it up because I wasn't into the whole robot cyborg thing. It wasn't my shtick, but I kept seeing it over and over and over again, and then I decided to pick it up one day when I saw in my local bookstore that Marissa Meyer's tour was coming to that store, and I decided to read Cinder, at least have a book, one of the books by her, read before I went to see her. So I read Cinder, absolutely fell in love with it, decided to get Scarlet and Cress right away because
I just have to have them. I just have to have them.
And I read them in a weekend and saw Marissa Meyer, and she signed my copy of Cress.
Right there. Yay!
Yeah, and so I filmed my experience, and I'll put a little annotation right here so you can watch it if you would like. Up next I have The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I don't have The Darkest Minds, but I have Never Fade. I'm currently lending out The Darkest Minds, which I know. But I read it so quickly because,
oh my god! The best series I've read in the longest time of history of life.
But I have yet to read Never Fade. I'm currently reading In Time, which is the novella between The Darkest Minds and Never Fade. I have no words for this series. So if you haven't read The Darkest Minds, it's in the future, and when kids turn 10, before they turn 10, some of them just start dropping dead. They just die. And the people who survive this, when they turn 10, they get these weird superpower things, but they're not superpowers. So they're classified into colors, and there's telekinesis, which is blue, and electrokinesis, I think it's called, which is yellow, and pyrokinesis, which is red, and green, which is like really smart people. And then there's the oranges, which are mind control.
And oh my god, it's so cool! Like, I can't with that series, it's so good!
And it follows a girl named Ruby, and she's an orange, but she's pretending to be a green, and I don't want to say anything else because that would be spoiling it. I literally don't understand why I have not read Never Fade yet. I'm taking too long with this novella, but I have so much schoolwork that I have to do, and it's taking me forever.
And I cannot
wait to read Never Fade. If you haven't read The Darkest Minds, you really need to read The Darkest Minds. Up next I have Legend by Mary Lou, and I have been meaning to get this book forever because I just couldn't find it anywhere. When I went to pre-order my copy of Allegiant, I was talking to the sales lady, and she recommended Legend by Mary Lou and asked me if I had heard of it, and I said I hadn't, and she said she loved it, her brother loved it, you have to read it. So I decided, okay, next time I come, I'll pick it up.
I went, sold out. Went to another location, sold out. Everywhere I went, it was sold out.
Finally, I'd had it. I was not finding it in the stores. I'd find Prodigy and Champion, which is the second and third, but I wouldn't find the first one. And it was in my school's library too, but I was like, no, I need my own copy. If it's this good that it's sold out everywhere, I need my own copy. So I finally gave up and ordered it online, and it came, and I just haven't read it yet, but from what people have said, or / haven't said, and it's just been gone, I'm expecting this to be great. So yeah, that's Legend by Mary Lou. So up next I have Control by Lydia King, and the only reason I actually found this book was through BookTube and seeing different booktubers talk about it. So I decided to pick it up because they obviously have great taste. So I have no idea what it's about. The cover looks cool though, and the back looks really cool too. I don't know. Anything that's young adult, sci-fi, anything, I'm down for it, so I'm gonna read this soon. Next I have Panic by Lauren Oliver, and I have actually yet to read any of her books. I have Delirium and Pandemonium, but I haven't read them yet, and I need to get on that. But again, booktubers were talking about this, and from reading and hearing about what it's about, it got me so excited. So this may be wrong, but apparently it's a really small town that they live in, and when you're a senior in high school, you can participate in this thing called Panic. And it's a game thing, like a competition, and it's like people die apparently, like it's really hard and scary, and the winner gets like a huge sum of money, but the whole point is to not panic, maybe? Sure. I don't know. I'll read this soon. Next I have Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins, and again, found this through BookTube. I heard Christine, Pulling Bananas Books, talking about it, and just basically she said for the non-spoilery part, she's like, it's about this girl who just like puts on lip gloss and just kicks ass. I'm like, sounds like my type of book. So I don't know, I'm very interested, and from all the booktubers that I saw who reviewed it, gave it like 5 stars on Goodreads, or just 5 out of 5, 10 out of, like, just the highest rating possible. So I'm very excited because they have yet to lead me astray when it comes to books. Up next I have These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner, and I found this book 2 times ago when I went to a bookstore, and I saw the cover and literally fell in love with this cover, and I haven't seen and haven't heard anything about it or anything, but after finding it, I decided to search it up a bit, and I found a lot of like other booktubers talking about it. So obviously it's good enough to be talked about, or something's up with it, so I decided to get it.
Something about me and constellations on covers, I fall in love with them.
So next I have The Ring and the Crown by Melissa de la Cruz, and I don't know how I found out about this book, but I remember seeing it on a website somewhere, but I remember marking it as a want to read on Goodreads. So when I went to the bookstore and I saw it, I decided, you know what, I'll give it another look. I'll just look, see what it's about, maybe, because I forgot, I don't know. The cover is really pretty though, like, I don't know, I'm like, look at this. Fancy that is. Like,
I see the signature, I'm like, I gotta have it. I have to have this book. It is signed by the author, and I already wanted it, like, why not? Like, I was going in to get 2 books, but like, let's make it 3. That doesn't matter.
so that was my second book haul. If you want to see my first book haul, I'll put a little annotation right here where my hand is. So if you like the books that I chose, give this video a thumbs up. It makes me smile. If you have any book recommendations you want me to check out and buy, leave a comment down below. My name's Jules, this is my channel, and I hope you have a fantastic day.
Okay, let's try and do this. Oh gosh, how do people do this all the time?